Imagine the UK police telling you, "Madam, we need to speak with you about your husband," and then you find out your husband has been living with another woman in the same city while still living with you. Now that is the case of Kunle in this story that a friend sent to me. Let's read it together. It says, Kunle didn't come to the UK to find love. He came to find papers. Let's be honest, plenty people won't say it out loud, but they will live it. Kunle was one of them. Back in Ghana, he used to tell his boys, "Once I enter UK, my life will change." Not because he had a big dream, not because he had a solid plan, but because he believed the UK itself was the plan. Wow. When he got here, reality hit him quick. Rent, bills, and constant search for documents. Every time he heard the Home Office, his chest used to tighten. He was surviving, but he wasn't settled. Then someone told him about the shortcut. They encouraged him to marry a British woman and his life would settle. That idea entered Kunle's head like a seed and it grew. One day, he met Sharon, a British citizen. Sharon wasn't stupid. She was just lonely. She liked how Kunle made her feel important. He would call, check on her, show up, say the right things. He played the role well because for him it wasn't romance, it was strategy. They married small, quick and quiet. A few pictures, a few smiles, a few signatures. And Kunle started breathing again. Now he had a route, a plan, a chance. He moved into Sharon's place, started acting like husband, cooking sometimes, buying flowers once in a while, doing just enough to keep the house calm. But inside Kunle's mind, Sharon was not the end. Sharon was the bridge. Not long after, he told Sharon he needed to travel back home for family matters. He said his mom was not well. Sharon helped him pack. She even sent him money for the trip. That's how trust works. It makes you generous. Kunle landed in Ghana and did what he always planned to do. He married Mary. Big wedding, loud music, family smiling. In that moment, Kunle felt like a proper man because Mary was the wife his people would respect. The one who spoke his language, the one who would understand. Understand what? I don't know. Anyway, let's continue. Then he flew back to the UK and returned to Sharon like nothing happened. 2 marriages, 2 women calling him husband, 2 lives running side by side. For a while, he managed it well. He was careful. He kept stories consistent. He controlled what each woman knew. He told himself he was smart. But Mary started disturbing him. At first, it was soft. "So when will I join you? You said soon. My mates, they travel with their husband. Me, I dey here." Wow. Kunle kept pushing it forward. Next year, soon, not now. He kept feeding her hope because hope is cheap when you are the one selling it. Mary's pressure grew. She started sounding tired on the phone. She started asking direct questions. She started complaining that she felt like a secret. That's when Kunle made a decision that would later destroy him. He decided to bring Mary to the UK on a student visa and not declare she was his wife. Mary came to the UK and Kunle rented a separate apartment for her. So now he was living in 2 houses. How did he manage that? Anyway, let's continue. With Sharon, he was the calm husband, the one building a life. With Mary, he was the real husband, the one promising soon. Wow. He created routines like a timetable. Certain days with Sharon, certain days with Mary. 2 phones, 2 excuses, 2 versions of the truth. And it worked for him. Not because Kunle was a genius, but because women trusted him. Now that's a misuse of trust. Till Mary got tired. Tired of hiding, tired of waiting, tired of being packed in one flat like a luggage. She would go outside and see couples holding hands freely. She would see women posting pictures, dinners, holidays. She would come back to her apartment and just sit there asking herself, is this how my life is gonna be? I would ask the same if it was me. That's how cheating starts for many people. Not because they are evil, but because they feel trapped. Mary met a guy through friends. Small, chatting, then link up, then comfort, then attention. He took her out without fear. He didn't visit her like a secret. He moved like he was proud to be with her. Mary started living again. Kunle didn't know, or maybe he didn't want to know, because the whole system depended on Mary staying quiet and loyal. Then one day Kunle came to Mary's apartment earlier than planned. Maybe Sharon was out, maybe he just wanted to check on Mary, maybe his spirit was already suspecting something, who knows. He knocked, Mary opened, her face changed immediately. Kunle entered and saw small signs, a jacket that wasn't his, a receipt on the table, perfume in the air that didn't belong to her. He didn't ask nicely, who is coming here, who is this? Mary tried to lie at first, then she looked at him and something broke inside her. Yes, I have someone. Wow. That sentence did something to Kunle. His pride flipped. Mine will surely flip. His fear woke up because it wasn't just betrayal, it was danger. If Mary could cheat, Mary could also expose him. And that's the simple truth. Kunle started shouting. Mary started shouting back. Kunle tried to control it. He asked Mary to calm down as he has a plan. He said he would divorce Sharon and they would live together. But Mary looked at him and laughed, not because it was funny, but because she was tired. She was truly done with Kunle. She told him she would not wait again as she wants to enjoy her life like other women. Who would not want to enjoy her life? That's when the argument turned physical. A push, a slap, a struggle. Mary started screaming. Kunle tried to hold her, but the neighbors heard the noise through the walls and someone called the police. When the police enters your matter like this, control leaves your hands. They separated them, asked them questions differently. They took names. They also asked about relationship status. At that point, Mary was very shaky and angry. And that was when she made the statement that finished everything. She said he has another wife. He's married to a British woman. I'm his wife from Ghana. He brought me here and lied. When that kind of thing is said in front of police, it is no longer family issue. It becomes crime. Immigration fraud, domestic incident, everything together. The police contacted Sharon. That was the humiliation. Imagine the police telling you, Madam, we need to speak with you about your husband, and then you find out your husband is living with another woman in the same city. Wow. Sharon felt used, played, embarrassed, and that type of pain does not stay quiet. It reports, it submits evidence, it cooperates with the police. Now let's talk reality, not motivational talk, but real talk. If UK authorities believe Kunle used a fake or dishonest marriage to get immigration status, he can be investigated for deception and his leave to remain can be cancelled. If he was legally married to Sharon and then married Mary while that marriage still existed, that can count as bigamy, which is another serious offense. Add the police incident, and now he's dealing with potential criminal charges plus the immigration consequences, meaning this shortcut can end in deportation, prison terms, bans, and a life permanently damaged, all because he tried to build a future using lies as his foundation. Here is my question for you, and I want you to answer in the comments. If you are Sharon here, do you forgive and move on quietly, or do you report Kunle fully? And if you are Mary, do you stay and fight for the marriage, or do you expose everything and start all over again? Because one thing is sure, when a man is chasing papers with no principles, everybody around him becomes collateral damage. Thank you for watching. This is Crown Dad. Please like, share, comment, and follow for more videos like this.